What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J-Lo here again, back again with another video. As y'all see where we left off yesterday, we got the hood back off. We got a lot of unnecessary things moved out of the way. Now it's just finishing up cleaning, but today we should at least get the engine seated in place. We'll have to figure out the wiring after that, but the engine will be in the vehicle. That is the game plan for today, so we are about to execute accordingly. As you can see off camera, we did go ahead and paint fuel rails. We got new coil packs, we got plugs and wires that are also going to get changed, but I'm not going to put those on until we get the actual motor seated in the vehicle. This is what the motor looks like now. I do have to make some adjustments to the tail shaft. As you guys saw, I'm having issues with getting the new vehicle speed sensor seated in place, so I'm going to have to make a few adjustments. We should be able to take the whole engine and transmission and drop it into the vehicle. But right now I'm going ahead, I'm just tightening up these fuel rails. I went ahead and painted all the bolts black. We cleaned the intake up a little bit just so it'll look better. Fixed the tail shaft adapter and we should be good to go. I did also order one of the easy wiring harnesses off of eBay that should allow everything to just be plug and play. This is the modification that I'm doing to the tail shaft. This is the tail shaft adapter off of that 700R4. And if you look inside, I don't know if the camera pick it up, you see the notch just right above my finger? That's where the reluctor ring on the transmission is hitting the actual housing itself. So I'm going to take a Dremel and just knock a little bit of that material out just to ensure that it doesn't come in contact with that and that it'll be able to read. As you can see, we got the tail shaft adapter seated and in place. Everything is sealed, everything is ready to go. So now it's time to drop this bad boy inside the car. Hey, now it's time for what everybody's been waiting for, to put this engine in this bad boy. Let's get to it.
Day 2.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J-Lo here again, back again with another video. And today we are back messing with the Vette again. As y'all can see, we have the engine sat in. It is not resting where the motor mounts are, and I am having issues getting the engine to sit far enough back to still sit in the motor mounts. The passenger side head is hitting that right there. I don't know what these wires are connected to, and I am going to just go ahead and unscrew them now. I'm about to get the engine hoist, lift the motor back out a little bit, and give myself some working room. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Day 3.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J-Lo here again, back again with another video. And today we are back messing with the Vette, and I got a confession. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to rush the process and not really take my time, and it started to show within the work that I was doing. And ultimately, if I'm building a car like this, I want it to be reliable, I want it to be functional, and for it to work. So I am going back over my mistakes, and I am going to do this properly. That way we don't have any issues when we finally do get it installed. With that being said, let me show y'all where we're at with it. So jumping around to the car, you see the engine is almost there. We were able to get this motor mount lined up on the driver's side, but the passenger side motor mount would not line up properly. The main harness that was coming out from the firewall right here, that was obstructing it from sitting all the way back. So I pulled the engine back out. I'm going to reroute the wiring harness. Just go ahead and pull it back through the firewall. That way I have access to nothing but the engine, and then the wires off of that harness that I need to run to the engine, we'll figure out a different route to run them through. That way I'll have the space to get everything wired up the way it needs to be. That definitely took longer than expected, but by the end of this, I should be able to get this in and out with no problem at all. This is the problem area right here that I was referring to y'all about. where all the wires are coming in at. So I'm gonna trace it back over that way to see where it runs to, and just disconnect it and pull it back through the cabin of the car, just to give myself all of this space to work with to seat the engine in there. The biggest problem is how the harness is sitting right there. I don't know if I can get that on camera, but that is the biggest issue. So I'm gonna figure out that wiring situation. It should be rolling, but I could barely see, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all though. I love y'all, appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and stay tuned.
Hey, so make them run it back, make them run it back. Say hey, AJ. Hey, just say hey. Just say hey. Oh, he's coming.